Oh,
I'm not ready.
guess what time it is? It's time for the 2222 mini readings. Any of you who are new to this, it's very, very simple. All you do is submit a payment of $22.22 to my PayPal, which is paypal.me/RichmondL1111. That is a web address, not a username.
Emphasis on the slash.
Yeah, you type a question in the notes section, and I go live twice a week and read them. Quick little answer, 2 spreads. We go live every Wednesday and every Sunday. Okay, you can order anytime. If there is no question in the notes section, we will refund it to you. You are more than welcome to resubmit your payment with a question in the notes.
If you're anonymous, point out in your note that you'd like to remain anonymous, or else I will read your name.
Yeah, she reads names. So.
Just first names.
Yep. All right. So yes, it has been an action-packed day because of the interesting little chapter that we are collectively in the world. Okay. Things are a little bit different. Okay, we have kiddos at the home 24/7 now.
Yeah, since now they're out of school for the rest of the school year, now we have to make adjustments to our working life now.
Yeah, so I just finished my last private personal reading right before we came on and did
Literally, like right before.
Mm-hmm. So
it's very interesting trying to get the hang of a new schedule, and also getting work done, and I don't know if we really mastered it yet or not, but we're figuring out we're trying to figure out how to homeschool them and also get work done, and interesting for sure.
Yup.
And then we totally almost forgot about the 2222s today.
Mm-hmm. I did forget. Totally forgot what day today was until she said something.
Yeah, because we had to take the kids out for PE.
Mm-hmm.
And get them out of the house, so take them to the park for a little bit. And, it's been
so.
interesting.
Yeah, anywho, I'm ready to get fired up. How many we got to start the night off?
Start the night, we have 4.
4, ooh. Not too heavy. So if you want to get one in, you might as well go ahead and get her in. If not, it's going to be a short night. Okay? But whether it's short or heavy, I'm down for whatever, so.
Oops, I put the time.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm tired, obviously. I have that tired mom look tonight. Okay, so first up is for Merida, and it says, should I do tarot reading YouTube channel? Longtime fan.
Oh, should you do a tarot reading YouTube channel? Well, let's see here. I will tell you right now, if you do, don't hold any expectations. Do it because you love it. Okay? You see, I see it all day, every day. I witness people chasing money, chasing, you name it. And if you chase something, the universe is going to keep it running from you. Bang, the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Don't do it because you want money. And that's not just a YouTube channel. That's anything. Don't embark on any endeavor with money being the prize that you want. If you start a tarot YouTube channel, do it for love and passion only. If you dump 10,000% passion and love into it and say, fuck money, the money will follow. The money will follow that. Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, 2 more shuffles. I think this is feeling like my lucky deck. I've never had one. I don't know. Right now, what I'm seeing in regards to this is that, I think that in the current moment, what you have pictured as far as a YouTube tarot channel isn't what you need to have pictured. Okay. At the end of the day, the cards are telling me that you don't have the passion for it that it would take. Okay. And that's not to say you're not passionate about it. It's just that the passion that you currently have isn't the passion that it would take to ignite that fire. Okay, let me pull one more spread here just to see if I can either clarify that or get some new information. But yeah, if you do it with dollar signs in your mind, the universe is going to keep the dollar signs away. If you're pursuing money, the universe is going to keep you in pursuit of money. If you're doing it chasing any kind of expectation, the universe is going to keep you chasing those expectations that will fail every time. Doesn't matter if it's a YouTube channel, an affiliate marketing business, it doesn't matter what it is. It's 7 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last shuffle. Boom! 9 of Cups reversed again. Now, I don't know. Right now, again, the energy surrounding what you're actually chasing in regards to it, with the end goal that you have in mind, doesn't look very positive. Okay, you have to enter into it with no expectations. Nothing other than a love and a passion for what you're doing. Okay? And that's just not from my experience. That's any successful person that I've ever met or talked to. Okay? I don't care what it is. All you have to do is for whatever reason, money follows fire. Money likes fire. Okay? So you follow your fire, whatever you're just passionate about, and the money will follow that. Okay? For sure. But as of right now, I think you need to change your perspective on it just a little bit before you embark on it, okay? Alrighty, on to the next one.
Next is for Sweetie, and it says, good morning. Well, it's nighttime now, but good morning. I would like to know how to get over this past connection I still have. My birthday is 4/20/79. His birthday is 5/6/78. Thank you.
Okay, how to get over it. Well, first I gotta check to see if you're even supposed to be over it right now. Ooh, sometimes, like, here's the thing. On the other side, our spirits, our higher selves don't give two diddly shits about human romance. But that's what gets our attention. We're humans. That's all we really care about, right? So the universe and your higher self and your spirit guides are yelling at you all day long. The problem is most of us ignore every sign that it throws our way. Even when we, bam, accidentally bump our head against the wall, ow, we still completely ignore what the universe is trying to tell us, okay? So when it all comes down to it, a lot of times the universe will say, okay, I know how to get your attention. Grab you up by the heart, bam, all right, come with me. And that's how you get a human's attention, okay? So let's get 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 3 more. 5 of Wands overall. King of Cups, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this right now, in this current moment, for whatever reason that you and your higher self and your guides have planned out, you're not meant to be over it just yet, okay? Again, it sucks. I don't like it either. I hate it, dude. I've been through this. We've all been through this at least once. At least once. It's a requirement, okay? You have a connection, and you're not meant to be able to let it go right away. Because like I said, universe says, okay, I can't get you to pay attention to me any other way. So I'm going to grab you up by the heart and you'll come with me now. And that works, don't it? Oh yeah, that works. It's pulling you down a path right now that you're not really fully aware of. Not 100%, but I do think this is a karmic cycle that is finally complete. It is complete. Okay? And the cards are telling me that if I had to give it a time frame, which you can change anytime you want, but I would let it up. You will be over this within, I would have to say 4 months. You'll be over it. You'll figure it out. It'll loosen up. The pain will loosen up. But again, as I talk about all the time, do not ever forget to go back and process through it once the pain goes away. Okay? That's only one part of the battle there. Okay? Only one part of the battle. Second spread here. While she's going and mommying. What are they doing? Uh-oh.
Someone's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Are we ready for the next one?
No, second shuffle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bam. 8 of Swords. Okay. So right now, the reason that you're feeling this, the universe is putting as much pressure on your back as possible until you start coming to terms with some truths that you've been ignoring for a long, long time. Okay? Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, King of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups reversed, 9 of Pentacles, Emperor reversed. Okay, yeah, there we go, right there. I would give it, there's the 10 of Wands reversed again, okay? This time, this is at the 6-month timeline mark, which at the last one here was at like the 4 or the 5 month. But either way, before the year is out, you will be over it, okay? But not until you're ready. Not until whatever path that was meant to pull you down, you've gone down it, and the connection served its purpose. The connection and the lack thereof. The pain as a result of the lack thereof is pushing you off onto a certain path. And it'll before the year's out, you will be. You won't have to make it happen. Matter of fact, the harder you try to make it happen, the longer it'll take. So just relax. You'll get over it. Okay? Right. On to the next one.
Okay. Next one is from Anonymous. It says, "Hi Rich and Leah, love you guys. Here is my question. Will I see/talk to William again?" Do you hear that in there?
Mm-hmm. Five of Swords, 5 shuffles. 1, 2.
Sometimes it's hard for me to tell if it's them or if it's someone outside the window, you know.
You know what it is an awful lot too? Hang on, 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. As the wind blows out there, it's that door. That door.
No. I heard like a little bit of a scream.
Oh. High Priestess, the Lovers in the reverse. Right now I'm not seeing not in the next 6 months, I'm not seeing any type of communication. I'm not seeing any type of reconciliation, any type of returning back around. I see a lot of inaction, non-movement, and indecision. And I think that the person that you're dealing with 6 months from now is still holding a grudge and pissed off and blaming you for everything. If you all got into it, King of Swords in the reverse. If you didn't get into it, you're just simply dealing with an asshole with a bad attitude. Either way, it's still kind of the same energy. But especially if you all got into an argument, And even if they're justified in their argument, I still see them pissed off about it 6 months from now. But either way, even if you all didn't get into an argument, I think that you're just dealing with an asshole with a bad attitude. Either way. Two of Cups here. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. King of Cups, Magician, 5 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Good Lord Almighty. No, I don't think so. I think that you're finally, probably going to take a few weeks, probably several weeks, about 6 to 8 weeks, if I can give it a time frame, which I'm not a real big fan of doing. But if I had to give it a time frame, I would give it about 6 to 8 weeks before you just make up your mind and decide to come together with somebody else. Okay, I'm seeing some new things coming in and old things phasing out. But I do have a feeling, though. Let me pull a couple more cards. Bam, 5 of Cups reversed. Yes, Ace of Wands reversed. I don't think that you're going back to anything old in the past. If you do, it will perpetuate an old cycle. Okay, so yeah, I see new things coming in and old things coming out. It'll just take a few more weeks. Okay, so on to the next one.
Oh my goodness, you are just flying through these tonight.
They're rolling in, ain't they?
Yes. The next person is Mary Gill, and it says, will me and my most recent ex reconcile this month? We are both Virgos.
Reconcile this month, okay. So the spreads that I pull will be a 1 month time frame for the month of April. The month of April, universe. What's the name again?
Mary Gill.
Mary Gale. Will Mary Gale reconcile in the month of April? Will Mary Gale reconcile in the month of April? Boom, the star in the reverse. 7 shuffles. Ace of Pentacles reversed. 6 of Pentacles reversed. 8 of Pentacles reversed. No, probably not. Not in the month of April. I think that you two are missing each other. Okay, but this is one-sided. And when I say one-sided, I mean exclusively one-sided. Oops, sorry about that. I mean exclusively one-sided. I don't think it's just you being one-sided. I don't think it's just the person you're dealing with being one-sided. I think you're both being one-sided. I think you are both failing to bend over backwards for the other person. I think that you're both kind of mirroring each other in your stubborn ways. Boom, the Ace of Swords. Okay. See what that's all about. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. For the month of April. King of Cups reversed. I feel like, it's so hard to say. I don't think so. Ace of Cups there, but I don't really know if there's any action being taken towards this. Okay. I do feel like both of you feel guilty. Both of you want to reconcile. And I think the energy is both pushing the two of you to try to reconcile. But the way it rests in this current moment, I don't see either of you taking action. Unless one, the other, or both of you puts forth any action, I don't see it going anywhere. Okay? But, and also, even if one of the other of you does take action and decides to manifest a reconciliation, unless there is inner work done and no finger pointing, it's just going to cycle again. Okay? And this time the slap in the face will be harder. This time the lesson will be harder. Okay? So, anywho, on to the next one.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. Slacking over here. Okay, this person would also like to remain anonymous.
I'm not a mouse. An Ani mouse.
I'm not a mouse.
I'm not a mouse, man.
Okay, it says, I would love an update on my career. I'm due for a contract by the end of this month and would love to see how my career will be looking in the next few months. Thanks.
Okay. So the first line of the spread is this month, April, May, and June. First line is April, second line is May, third line is June. Bam, the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seven of Swords reversed overall. April, May, June. Okay, I don't think that, it looks to me like I don't think you're going to be abandoning the contract, okay? I don't think you're going to be abandoning what you're doing here, but I do think that in the next few months you are going to start looking for something else, okay? 7 of Wands reversed, 7 of Swords reversed. Okay. I think that you are actually going to, yeah. Whatever this is right here, there's just too much nervousness and anxiety that comes along with what you're doing right now. And I don't see you abandoning it. I don't see it coming to an end in the next few months. But I see with probably right around the end of 3 months, you've had enough with something, for whatever reason, it's bringing a lot of tension, a lot of nervousness. And I see you going out and looking for something else. But I don't see you abandoning it right away. Okay? Knight of Pentacles again. Again. Okay? Page of Pentacles. 4 shuffles. 1, 2.
We got a couple that came in.
Mm-hmm.
Wowzers.
3 and 4. High Priestess. I know you've heard the phrase, follow your intuition. I know you've heard that phrase. And I know it gets kind of annoying. A lot of times we don't really know what that means. Okay? What it mainly means is when you follow your intuition, it doesn't mean you're not going to be afraid. That means you're not following your fear. Okay? You're going to be afraid. The ego is afraid of whatever it can't control. That's the only thing the ego is good at doing, is trying to control things. Okay? And trying to protect itself and keep itself safe. When you follow your intuition, the ego is going to be afraid. Okay? So, but every time you do it, every time you follow your intuition, the ego is like, oh, I didn't have anything to be afraid of after all. You know, it's that feeling that starts to happen. And I'm seeing that that's what I'm thinking you need to do here. Because again, King of Pentacles reversed, intuitively, you know that you need to be looking for something new. Because I don't really think that this serves you. And I don't like using that phrase because everything serves us. It's just, what does it serve you? Does it serve me happiness, or does it serve me anxiety and nervousness and tension? I'm seeing that this doesn't serve you anything positive. So intuitively, I think you need to, you know that you need to go out and look for something different, but I don't know. I think it's going to take a while before you actually start casting vibrations in different directions, but I don't see you abandoning it right away, okay, as it rests in this moment, unless you decide to do something different. I honestly would, though. Okay? I would. So, I hope that helped you there. I hope that helped you. Hope I gave you some clarity and guidance. Okay?
Okay, next one is for April. And it says, I would like to know when my next promotion at work will be coming. I recently got my promotion that I have been manifesting, and I just know this second one is right around the corner.
Okay. Boom, 7 of Cups reversed overall. Ace of Pentacles reversed. 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles reversed. Page of Cups reversed. Okay, well, there's that page upright. I see the next one probably is going to be a little bit further out than maybe you have anticipated. Probably about 6 months down the line. Okay, I do see a new offer coming in about 6 months down the line. Yeah, I see that you're getting kind of tired of waiting right at around the 3-month timeline. You're getting a little bit tired of waiting. Okay? May cause a little bit of conflict, a little bit of irritation because you're expecting it a little bit sooner. But I do see a new offer coming in right on the 6-month timeline. Okay? Right on it. The best thing you can do, and there is a very specific science behind this, is not think about it and not worry about it. Okay? The reason being is because your thoughts produce gravity. Okay? Your thoughts produce gravity. This is not a philosophy. This is not a metaphor. Okay? I learned this from a former NASA aerospace scholar. Okay? Your thoughts produce real measurable gravity. When you're focused on something too hard for too long, what you are doing literally with the power of your mind is squeezing the quantum field and holding it in place so that it can't move. It requires you, okay, if you want to speed up the manifestation process, to release it from the gravity of your mind and focus your attention elsewhere. Okay, and that will speed it up, definitely. Okay, let's get 6 shovels. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 more. That's the reason why. See, because the universe is playful. The universe plays with you. If you are waiting for the promotion, the universe says, okay, well, let's send some more waiting your way. Because you're showing me that you think waiting is fun. If you are anticipating it, the universe is going to keep you on your toes and keep you anticipating. Okay? Right when you drop it, because that's when you release it from the gravity of your mind. That's the only way it can work. That's the reason every time you stop thinking about something, there it is. Whenever you stop wanting something, now it's made available to you. It's no accident. It's because you have freed that up from the gravity of your mind. Now the universe can work for you. And I see that the way it rests in this moment happening right around 6 months. Right around 6 months. As soon as you drop it and say, fuck it, fine, whatever. Bam, here you go. Okay. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. Okay? Next one. And they're rolling in.
They are rolling.
They're rolling in.
Rolling. I can't keep up.
By the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Yeah, okay, hold on. I'm trying to keep up. So, next is Destiny. And it says, I'm dealing with a Pisces man named Jerome. I'm a Pisces as well. We recently had a falling out, and I'm just curious as to what are his current feelings towards our connection. Oops, I didn't write the time down. We'll say 29. Did you get that?
Mm-hmm. How does he feel about the connection? Let's get 7 shuffles here. This deck is done.
It's a done dollar.
3 more.
Oh, give it to the girls to play with. The kids like to play with the tarot cards. You haven't bought a deck in a very long time.
In a minute.
You used to buy them like all the time.
Yeah, but now I like to see how far I can push them. Instead of just waiting, it's a little annoying to shuffle. Then I just said, let's just go until they won't go anymore. I'm going to shuffle the wheels off these things, you know. But I have that new deck coming in on the 10th anyway. So anyway, this person overall is definitely not happy about this. Okay, they don't want you to know how vulnerable that they are. They do still have a lot of feelings for this connection, but they don't want you to know. I don't think this person trusts you with their emotions. They feel basically like, if I let you know how I feel, you're just going to take my emotions and twist them around again, just to try to twist me into doing what you want. So this person does not trust you enough to open up to you here. They would like to rebuild this tower per se. They would like to rebuild things, but they just do not feel like you all are a very good balance at all. They do not feel like you all balance each other out. This person doesn't feel like that. So I feel like this person really, really actually desires to release and let this go. To release and let go of this. Put this deck down here. This one's just, it's a done dollar. This one right here is about done too, but I don't know. I like the way it feels. It feels so soft and smooth.
I'm holding back my perverted jokes.
Whatever.
My tongue is bleeding holding them back.
This person does not trust you. They feel like you are a liar and a manipulator and a deceiver, and they don't trust you. They don't trust you at all, okay? Let's get 7 more shuffles for the 7 of Swords. Here's 1, 2, 3, 3 more. Okay, 4 of Wands. Alright, yep. King of Swords reversed. This person, I definitely feel like is still very pissed off. But this person also does not, I don't know, I think they're probably going and looking for opportunities elsewhere, okay? They are, I think that Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. This person is looking for options elsewhere, looking for other opportunities. I don't feel like they trust you. Again, they're very, very heavily guarded against you. And as much as they do, there is a part of them that really does still have a lot of feelings for this. They don't trust you. There's no trust. So I feel like they are determining that if there is no trust, then there's no point. Okay? So if communication is blocked, I see them leaving it blocked. If not, and communication tries to come in, I see them blocking communication probably, okay? So that's the way that rests in this current moment, and that was not too positive, so I'm sorry to be the bearer of that message there, but that's what came through, okay? So gotta read it as it lies on the table. So anywho, on to the next one.
Okay, next one is Can you read that?
Read what?
The time? So I can timestamp it?
34:58.
Thanks. Next is Genevieve, and it says, Rich and Leah, thank you for all you do. I'm Aquarius with Moon and Rising in Virgo and Venus in Aquarius. Do you see me having a meaningful relationship in the coming months? My Gemini ex has been reaching out, but I want something more than he has to offer in the past. Be well.
Well, keep in mind, I don't know what the cards are going to say, but keep in mind, you have to be what you want. You have to be what you want. Okay? Period. In love, in business, in friendships. If you want emotional stability, you must be an emotionally stable person. Okay? If you want love, you must feel love already for yourself. Okay? Let's get 6 shuffles here. There's 1, 2. So, if you want somebody that has a lot to offer, you must have a lot to offer. Okay? 3 shuffles. And that is a universal law. That's not a philosophy. You know? A lot of people get mad at me when I tell them that. And hey, don't get mad at me. I don't make the rules. Okay? I don't make the rules. I just tell you what they are. I don't make them at all. I didn't create this universe. I don't know. That's just what it is, though. That's just what it is. Okay? I don't like it any more than you, but it's rewarding when you do the inner work. Okay? Right now, I do see some offers coming in right here, but as far as that inner work, that's very, very difficult right now. I still see you vibrating on the frequency of the past person. You see this happen a lot. There is no coincidence why there is a lot of women out there that think that all men are the same. And there's a lot of men out there that think that all women are the same. What's actually happening is that all these people are jumping from person to person to person to person to person on the same frequency. On the same frequency. They're not taking the time to stop, turn their attention inwards, turn some knobs and levers, raise frequency and vibration, and then go, make themselves available. They're just, because most people are indoctrinated to believe that I gotta find what I want in another person. And that's not the way that it works. You have to be what you want in another person, okay? Because whatever you are telling yourself is what is going to manifest. Whatever kind of relationship you have with yourself is what is going to manifest in the outside world. If you tell the universe, I don't want to be alone. The universe, all you're telling the universe is, I'm not an enjoyable person to be around. So the universe is going to send you people that complement that. They're either going to send you people that make you feel lonely or people that just don't like being around you. That's the way it really works. That's the way it really works. Okay, and that's very empowering if you actually start thinking about that. Oh, okay, I get it now. Take some time to get out of our old ways of thinking and our old indoctrinations and start reprogramming our minds. But that's the real formula. That's the way this universe is really set up. Okay, 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more.
Giving some issues.
This deck.
Do you have another one in there?
No.
This is all you have left?
Yeah. 7 of Swords reversed. 5 of Cups. 4 of Cups reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. The 8 of Wands. The Hierophant. Queen of Cups reversed. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Temperance reversed. And the Knight of Swords. Not really. Okay? I do see commitment in the heart of the spread right here, but you have this devil energy right here. So basically what it is again, you are still vibrating on the frequency of the last person. A lot of people don't quite understand, how can I be vibrating on the frequency of something I hate? People do it all the time. Whatever you're hurt by, if you're still hurt by something, you have an energetic hook in it, okay? You're vibrating like it. My go-to example is liars. Honest people attract liars into their life all the time, okay? All the time. And the way that it's done is you try, all you focus on is how badly you hate liars and how badly you want to try to avoid liars. Well, all you're thinking about is liars, okay? And that's all you're going to attract into your life. Okay, I would highly recommend that you take this opportunity, an opportunity to shift and change vibrations and step into your own power. Because as soon as you start saying, I like being around me, that's when the universe is going to start sending you people that complement that. And it's kind of fucking annoying, but that's the way it works, okay? On to the next one.
Next is Jessica. It says, looking for advice or what you can tell me regarding the current financial situation with the ex.
Current financial situation with the ex. It's like saying my current relationship problem with my finances. Huh? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Current financial situation with the ex. What the hell does that mean?
What do you mean? Like maybe the ex is like taking all the money or something.
Oh, okay. Bam, Ace of Cups. Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, 2 more.
Dork.
4 cups in the reverse. Okay, you are dealing with a control freak. A control freak, okay? The only thing that you can do, if you are dealing with somebody, and whatever this is that has to do with finances, I feel like you're dealing with the type of person that will manipulate, lie, cheat, steal, use whatever they can to have it work out their way. This looks like this is one of those types of situations, and these happen a lot of times, okay, where giving up and walking away from the battle, you're the one that wins the war. You win the war by throwing in the white towel from the battle and walking away from it, is what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here, because this looks like a battle that will do absolutely nothing but drain the life force energy out of you the longer you fight it. Okay, there's that death energy again. That was in the last one as well. There's that 9 of Pentacles energy there. That right there is the financial independence. Independence. And as a matter of fact, it would be very, very good in manifestation if you said, okay, keep the money. Keep it. I don't need it. You have no idea how powerful that would be for you. That would be tremendously, tremendously powerful in manifesting money. Because if you tell the universe, I don't need to worry about money, the universe will make sure you don't need to worry about money. That's the way it works. You have to feel it in here first, and you have to show the universe. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There is no more powerful way to manifest than to show the universe what you want. Show the universe. 8 of Cups in the reverse. 6 of Cups reversed. 8 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this looks to me like something that the way it rests in this current moment, I see you fighting a very, very, very losing battle right here. And whatever it's at right now, if this is a battle that you're fighting, I see it not going anywhere for the next 6 months. Okay? To relinquish and let go and stop fighting the battle, you never know how things could turn around in your favor. Okay? Right now, whatever it is, the way that you're handling it right now is very counterintuitive. Okay? You either follow one or two things, your intuition or your fear. You either follow your fear and ignore your intuition, or you follow your intuition and ignore your fear. There's only two, there is no other way. So I'm thinking it would be very, very beneficial to release the vast majority of your control. Okay, at least the stress of your mind. Okay, and just watch what universe can do for you. Okay?
How you doing?
On to the next one.
How you doing?
Good. How many more we got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and counting.
Okay, well, let's just keep going.
How you doing on here? Oh, okay. You got a little bit of juice left. Okay, next, let me do the time. What time is it? It is wine time.
Wine time.
I'm making wine. Okay, next is somebody. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Let me change that time. Maybe I shouldn't have more wine. Next person would like to remain anonymous. And it says, I'm Scorpio, interrupted on YouTube. I love you guys. My question is Brad going to be faithful in the future? I've been hurt in the past, and I'm not sure if it's in my head or if he's really just full of shit. Please help. Well, everybody with the name Brad is usually a piece of shit. I think I learned that from like Disney movies or something growing up. Like the popular guys like Brad, or like the surfer dude with Brad, or the douchebag with Brad.
It's in reverse. Let's get 6 shovels.
And it's funny because my stepbrother is named Brad and he is a douchebag, so. But I love him, so whatever. He can slide, but he is pretty douchey.
2 more shuffles.
2.
And a 2. Hangman reversed. Page of Wands reversed. 5 of Wands. Okay, I see some conflict happening here. I don't see non-commitment. I just see emotional codependence here. Is what I see happening. All right, that's the issue that causes all the problems. Is emotional codependence. Okay, that energy of I need you to make me feel a certain way. When the truth of the matter is, no, you need to feel love. You need to feel a successful relationship with yourself in order to manifest a successful relationship. That emotional codependence, that need of another person, will lead to disappointment every single time. I don't see any infidelity happening here, but I do see a lot of conflict. Okay? Because if it's in your head right now, if that's what you're focused on right now, what that means is you're not healed from the past. And if you're not healed from the past, you don't need to be in a relationship right now. Because no matter how faithful the person is, if it's in your head like that, you're going to see it. And no matter what, you're not going to be able to escape that paranoia. So while you're unhealed from the past, you need to stay out of a relationship is what you need to do until you heal from the past. The Moon card. Let's get 6 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3. 3 more.
Smells nice in here.
Does it?
With my candle.
Ooh. 3 of Swords. Yeah, see? Yeah, you're carrying too many burdens right now. You're still carrying all the burdens of your past. So while you're still carrying the burdens from your past, it would be wise if you would hold off on getting into a relationship until you are 100% secure with yourself. Okay? Secure with yourself, comfortable in your own skin. There is a very specific science as to why that is. Okay? Like I just said a minute ago, what you tell yourself is what manifests in reality. If you say, I don't want to be lonely, you're telling the universe, I'm not enjoyable to be around. I don't want to be around me. So the universe is going to send you people who make you feel lonely or just plain don't want to be around you. You have to be what it is that you want. If you want emotional stability, faithful, honest, and no tension in a relationship, you have to be that first before you'll find it in the relationship. Because another person, the only thing they can do is add to you. That's the only thing another person can do. If you are an angry person, the only thing another person can do for you is add to your anger. If you are a sad person, the only thing another person can do is add to your sadness. So if you're a happy person, then another person can add to your happiness, okay? So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. I'm thinking that this, there's probably a lot of conflict involved. Even though this person is faithful, there's still going to be a lot of conflict involved simply because you're unhealed from the past, okay? So, I would recommend healing up first, okay?
She said that she's been alone for 2 years.
Yeah. And I've known people who have been alone for 6 years, 7 years, and still are unhealed from the past. You know? I knew somebody, well, you know him too, but I'm not going to name him live, who stayed 8 years, stayed single and broken from the past. And hopped into another relationship and repeated the same cycle right where they picked up 8 years ago. 8 years ago. Yep, it happens, I promise you. If you stay on a frequency, it could be 20 years. People stay on the same frequency for 20, 30, 40 years. Oh, yeah. It's all about going inside and doing the inner healing. Okay?
You're going to have to tell me who that is later because now I'm curious.
You know who it was.
No, I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Next. Oh, let me get my times. Okay, next is for Carrie.
Okay.
And it says, I have no specific questions. I just wanted to know a personalized general reading.
Okay, well, I had to put some kind of intention into it, so I'm going to do a personalized general love reading. Seven of Wands. Okay, you got a guard up against your heart. That's kind of normal. That doesn't make you a bad person. Most of us do, to one extent or another. Let's get 6 shuffles here. Three more. The Devil in the reverse. Okay. So overall here, I do see effort being put in, like some inner healing to put an end to some old nasty habits. Maybe in regards to, I don't know if you had some unhealthy love situations in the past, or maybe if you are getting over some addiction problems, possibly. Either way, though, I see Devil in the reverse. That's still an energy to be cautioned, in my opinion, because Devil reversed is the lack of devil energy, but devil energy is still there. The way I describe Devil reverse is much like I quit smoking a month ago, but I still have cravings from time to time. So it's like the nasty habit is gone, but the energy is still kind of lingering, you know. But in regards to love, I do see new communication coming in here, but I just don't really see it going anywhere right now. Okay, I see something wanting to start up, but again, you're very, very guarded. Okay, very guarded. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm pretty sure in today's day and age, most of us are guarded in one way, shape, form, or fashion. All it takes is that one heartbreak, just like we talked about with the last reading that we just did. All it takes is that one heartbreak. Boy, and you got that guard up against your heart. And like I said to her, it can be for years you can remain broken, okay? So, but I do see a decent effort being put forth. But whatever this is that's coming through, I see new communication of something wanting to start up here anytime in the next couple of months. It's just not going anywhere with the 10 of Cups in the reverse in the heart of the spread here. Okay. again, we have a lot of people who are still moving out of old frequencies and into new ones. Okay. Bam. Queen of Swords here. All right, you do the best that you can to logically process through your emotions. That's cool. It's very, very interesting when a woman can do that. It's very, very interesting when a woman allows herself to do that. Okay, let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. King of Swords, man. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Lovers in the reverse. Yeah, I think I'm seeing something trying to come through right here. Oh, but the two of you, I think what it is that there is a very, very strong connection here. It's just not felt mutually because it could be like there's a lot of air energy between you and whoever this is that's trying to make their way through here. Sorry. Whoever it is that's trying to make their way through here in the coming weeks. I'm just seeing the connection is not felt mutually. Both of you are very, very cold and dry. Okay, so I think I see probably one, the other, or both of you walking away because this doesn't feel like anything that could go anywhere. It doesn't feel like anything that could go anywhere. It's Page of Pentacles, okay? It could be somebody at the workplace possibly, but whatever it is, it feels like it's just kind of cold and not very emotional and not very passionate. So I think that there is potential, but it's just not recognized potential. So I see you walking away from it, okay? So, see that happen quite frequently, actually. Quite frequently. Y'all doing well over there?
No, they're not in bed. They're out walking around.
They're out walking around the apartment?
Mm-hmm. So next one.
Or I could just go take a little break. Be right back.
I think they just ran to their room, so. Yeah, children are interesting creatures. But anyways, how's everybody doing tonight? Do you like Rich's cactus room? He like loves his cactus. But yeah. I know, it is cute. He actually put all this together by himself. I was like, oh my god, this looks like so like homey, like a comfortable like home feel to it. And like, yeah, I didn't even help him. Like he did it all on his own. I thought it was like really cute. Like all his little shelves. And he's like all proud of it. It's really cute. But yeah, what does that say? I got 3 new cactus. Really? Are you just starting to like cactus because of Rich? Or have you liked cactus, Donna? You guys just moved? No, well, kinda. We've lived here since February, so we've been here for like a little while now. But I'm ready to move out, honestly. I'm ready for a house. But yeah. We're trying to stay comfortable, make it look nice while we're here until we can get a house.
Yeah. You're talking about the...
I was saying, look at how cute his room is.
Oh, yeah.
And I was telling that you did it all by yourself, you little decorator.
With my cactus obsession.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
I guess Amy was just up getting a bottle of water. So, she had a bottle of water in her bed. But anyway, nothing much. It looked like Nevaeh was trying to sleep, so.
I didn't see her on the camera, I didn't see her on the camera, and then I saw Amy out there, so.
All right, how many
These
more we
kids.
got?
They need more melatonin. Okay, we're gonna do Trish now. She said I can call her Trish, because I can't pronounce her name.
So how many more after this?
I have to look, but probably like 3 or 4.
Oh, okay, it's not bad.
Okay, it says, are me and my Aquarius man going to talk again?
Okay.
Sorry if I reworded that a little bit. I had to write it down.
We got a chat on here.
I know, I've been wanting to chat. Like, we gotta catch you guys up on some stuff. Well, there's really not too much stuff. It's just like...
We'll just do a little bit of talking, you know. We gotta do this
I'm
more.
like very tired tonight, so I'm like not very energetic.
Bam! Wheel of Fortune reversed. Well, I don't know how I feel about that yet. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Sun in the reverse. Moon card, Ace of Wands. Now, Knight of Swords reversed in the heart of the spread. I don't think so. I think that the guy you're dealing with here doesn't take this seriously. King and Queen of Pentacles both in the reverse. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords both in the reverse. Okay? But I think this person here is just playing games and doesn't take this serious anyway with the King of Wands reversed. And the Tower. Okay? It's a done doll, I think. The only communication card you have in the entire spread is in the reverse, and it's in the heart of this spread. So I would have to give that a probably not. Okay, let me go ahead and see what this second spread has to say here.
You wiggle me around when you do that.
Sorry.
I'm like, there's a quake over here.
It's really hard for me to like lean forward. It kills my back having to lean forward.
You should have got the one with the chair, the one.
I only have to do that when we're doing this because you got all the area right there.
All right, here. You can have some on my
Be all right.
Okay.
Bam! 2 of Pentacles. Okay. I kind of feel like somebody here is juggling more than one person. Is what I'm thinking here. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The Emperor, Magician reversed. Oh, 7 of Swords in the reverse. I do think that this person does feel sorry, but does not want to let you know. Okay, this person, there's no trust between the two of you. Even if you did start talking again, King of Swords reversed, all right? So, no, I don't think so. I think that this person, if anything, just still has a really nasty attitude about you. Yeah, could be another person, a third-party situation here.
Oh, you done fucked up. Hey, Aaron.
Oops.
I'll get it. Let me get it. Is that all of them?
But no, it doesn't really look like it. Not the way it rests in this moment. And if you open up communication, I feel like it will probably eventually end up falling apart again, simply because of this 9 of Wands energy. You all are both very guarded towards each other. Okay, you're both standing there with your, metaphorically speaking, with your guns cocked and aimed at each other. So it's just a very rocky energy and tension between the two of you anyway. So it looks to me like most likely not, okay?
Okay, next is Angela. It says, how is my relationship with Marcus going forward? Or continuing forward? I kind of changed that up too, the wording.
How's it looking there?
Oh, I haven't really checked. Probably good. Probably back to where it was.
Where it was before what?
To this morning.
This morning?
Yeah. See?
Way better than it was this morning. Oh, yeah.
Well, when I woke up. Well, that's how it was when I woke up, no?
Wasn't that good.
Oh.
Not quite. It's a little over. Well, let's get 6 shuffles.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I can read your mind.
3. 3 more. forward, 7 of Cups reversed. That's good. 10 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups reversed. Okay, so I do think that there is growth between the two of you. All right. I don't know what that 2 of Cups reversed is all about because it looks like things are pretty stable between the two of you. From what I'm seeing, because 7 of Cups is in the reverse, I don't really see a whole lot of love offers coming and getting in the way. Okay. If one of you is trying to date around or has been doing the whole date around thing, I think that that cycle has come to an end. And this finally has the potential to be very, very stable. Okay, that is very, very rocky though, because there is still negativity from the past being clung to, and that is always dangerous simply because, like we were talking about with that person earlier, what we do is we compare the past with our future too much. And I see that could possibly start getting in the way of things. And we don't mean to do it. It's just how we work naturally. Well, this thing happened to me 3 years ago. So now this new person, every time they do something that closely resembles something that that person did, I'm going to accuse them of doing something that they probably would never even dream of doing. See what I'm saying? That type of energy, we do that by accident. We don't even realize it. And that's how lots and lots and lots of relationships fail. Because we do that, you know? That's why it's very important to do the best you can to heal up from the past. None of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. But you do the best you can to heal up from your past. Boom, the Ace of Cups. All right. 6 shuffles. 1, 2.
So, would you like to end the payments coming in now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so from this point forward, if you pay, it will be read on Sunday. Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are more than welcome to pre-order all during the rest of the week until Sunday, and then, yeah, we'll pick up then. But from this point forward, we're no longer accepting any more readings for this live video.
I gotta lean back.
Relax. You want a back massage?
Ooh, man.
Today?
Oh.
I'll get Amy on it. She loves to get back massage.
Yeah.
Amy.
All right, so yeah, moving forward here, I am seeing that you could, Ace of Cups, I see a lot of potential happening right here, but I see a lot of things from the past threatening to crawl back up on the surface here, okay? Knight of Cups, the Tower in the reverse. I don't really think this is going to come to an end, but again, I see past energies creeping up. Past energies. That doesn't necessarily mean past people coming back, I don't think. This looks to me more like comparing the past. Comparing you with the past. You know, and I don't know who that's coming from. I don't know if that's you doing that to them or them doing that to you. Or both of you doing it to each other. There's a lot of, oh, well, are you doing this right here? You know, and it's because this happened to me in the past. You know, that type of energy. I don't see it coming to an end, though. I just see a few bumps in the road as a result of mainly that, okay? Mainly that. So, how many we got now? Two more.
Are we on the next one?
Yep.
Next is Monique.
Monique Hughes.
And it says, are there positive changes coming my way or should I be concerned? I am currently anxious, been this way for past 2 weeks. Warmest regards, Monique, and sincere gratitude from Australia.
Anxious, oh, okay.
So she wants to know if we need positive changes coming her way or should she be concerned?
Very difficult to tell right now, isn't it? Bam! 3 of Wands, we're all kind of at a bit of a crossroads, okay? Like I say, to fear or not to fear. Now, I know that could kind of be taken the wrong way. There are some things that are just scary, okay? Do not let your fear run the show. Do not let your fear make decisions for you, okay? Don't do it. Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Here's the thing. With anxious, best case scenario with anxiety, best case scenario. The universe keeps giving you things to fuel your anxiety, keeps showing you things to make you even more nervous. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. And the powers that control the world know this very fucking well. Okay? Anyway, I don't know. I'm seeing here, depends on what you're anxious about. I see conflict happening here. I see a conflict, an argument. Now, I'm seeing a love offer too in the next few weeks. And I'm thinking here that this love offer comes in, and what I'm seeing here is one person feels the connection very, very, very deeply, and the other person does not. So as a result of setting expectations too high, it results in a lot of disappointment. Okay, and kind of weird. I didn't expect to see that. And that right there could very easily be caused by anxiety. Especially if you're really, 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 really anxious, and then you start talking to somebody when you're in this anxious state, then they're the focus of your anxiety, you know? So now anything that they do fuels your anxiety. So yeah, it just, a lot of times you have to let your anxiety go on its own, because we're the ones that give ourselves anxiety. And once we give ourselves anxiety, we're the ones that keep it going every time we think about what could, should, or what might happen. Bam, the Five of Cups again. Yeah, I see some disappointment coming up here in the future. Hey, let's get 5 shuffles. 1.
Disappointment that we can't go out to eat at a restaurant.
2. Yeah, 3.
Those are smooth struggles.
2 more. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I think this is a love offer here. Yeah. But I think that your anxiety, and believe it or not, what it is unfinished business, unhealed unfinished business from the past. Okay, I'm seeing this a lot. This has been creeping up a lot here lately. Okay, it happens. It happens. And more often than not, if you know what I'm talking about, that's a good thing. Okay, if you're consciously aware of it. But if you're not, that's bad. Okay. If you're not consciously aware of it, that means that it is hiding in the pits of your psyche and your subconscious. Something that has happened to you in the past that you're nervous about it happening again. That's the only thing the ego analytical thinking brain is really good at doing, is preparing itself for a worst case scenario. And I have a feeling that this worst case scenario has happened to you one time and you're scared of it happening again. And if you fuel enough anxiety energy into it, like I said, best case scenario, the universe just keeps giving you more reasons to be anxious and nervous. Worst case scenario, you manifest what you're worried about, okay? And that looks like you're teetering on very, very thin ice between those two right now, okay? So, yeah. Don't manifest something with your ego and give your intuition the credit. Don't do that. Because it's not your intuition doing it, it's your ego doing it. Your intuition can lead you straight through that fear, and you will be invisible to anything that could hurt you if you follow your intuition. If you follow your fear, then you're gonna experience reasons to be afraid. Okay? Anywho, last one.
Last one is for Lisa, and it says, single aqua wanting to know why my past did what they did and what the future holds for me.
Why your past did what they did?
Maybe past relationship.
Bam! The Judgment in the reverse. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Page of Cups reverse, the Chariot. Queen of Swords, the Ace of Cups, Six of Cups, Tower card. All right. So why they did what they did? Why? Let me ask you this. What does it matter? What difference does it make? First of all, there's no right or wrong answer to that. Just ask yourself that. What difference does it make? If you know why. You know what the reason is? You know why. You're just not satisfied with that answer. That's what it is. And I get it. I've been there. You know the answer why, but you're like, no. You're not satisfied with that. And you know exactly why they did what they did. Because 9 times out of 10, we're overthinking motives, especially Aquarians. That is a very, very, very prevalent Aquarius challenge. You can overthink somebody's intentions. Really, really, really think way too far into it. It's really not all that complicated. It's not. Whatever was done very, very abruptly and unexpectedly, and there wasn't a whole lot of thought put into it, okay? And it was really, really out of selfish reasons, and you know this. But from a spiritual perspective, it doesn't matter why they did what they did. Why did you attract it? That's where your growth, that's where you will find your growth. That is where you will find your healing. How did I attract that? How did I attract a person into my life that would do that to me? Okay, that right there is where you will find the spiritual growth. Pointing the finger at the person for doing what they did, while I understand, I'm not downplaying anything that you experienced. However, doing that doesn't do anything but perpetuate cycles. And if you don't make the conscious effort to get out of doing that, then you will eventually attract another person into your life that's going to do the same thing to you. And you're going to be asking the same question about them. And then this is how we formulate belief systems. We start believing that all people are a certain way, you know? So let's just not fall into that cycle. Bam, the Hangman in the reverse. Let's get 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. I remember one time I was done really dirty, really wrong. And I asked myself for over a year why this person did what they did. And then you know what happened? I ran across a tarot card reading video that told the story about it. I became obsessed with tarot card readings on YouTube. This was a year and a half after I was done wrong, driving myself nuts, wondering why this person did this to me. And it led me to doing this for a living. And then almost 2 years later, almost 2 years after this happened, going on 3 years, I went, that's why they did that to me. That's why. That's the reason why. Okay? But again, you were just dealing with somebody. From a human perspective, it really wasn't all that complicated. This person was playing games and was very, very manipulative and conniving, and somebody you couldn't trust anyway. And it wasn't just you. I have this funny feeling that you knew you couldn't trust them. But you thought you were an exception, didn't you? You knew you couldn't trust them. They already showed you what their true colors were. As you knew there were lots of people out there that couldn't trust them. This person was probably not too ashamed to admit to you, hey, I just lied to that person. Or I just stole from that person. You know, something to that effect. They weren't shy to admit to you, hey, I'm not a trustworthy person, but you're an exception, right? That type of energy, does that kind of ring a bell maybe? If not, I think you were ignoring it, because I think you know damn good and well if this person was untrustworthy, but you let your emotions blind you of all that. You let your emotions blind you, okay? So again, this is a slow, gradual process that is meant to push you off onto a certain path, and it isn't why they did what they did. Now you turn your focus inward and say, what did that teach me about me? Okay? Because we always need to ask ourselves, what did I learn about me? Not what did I learn about these kinds of people, not who can I point my finger at, which I know how tempting that is. Trust me, I know. Okay? Once you get that out of your system, you always have to go back in here and say, what did I learn about me? How can I avoid this in the future? Okay? So, anywho. All right. We're done.
You are probably so exhausted. I feel so bad for you.
My back. It's like
my neck.
It's shooting.
My neck. It is shooting up my.
It's shooting from my back all the way around to the front of my chest. Like the way I've been sitting right here is just shooting. Like I'll be all right once I lay down. So, oh.
Oh my God, Carolyn B, you are so funny. I want to meet Carolyn B one of these days. Her and I can go out and get a drink and
Is
have
she
a
on the
girls'
East
night.
Coast?
I feel like everybody's on the East Coast.
When I lived on the East Coast, everybody was on the West Coast. It was so funny. Now I'm on the West Coast and everybody's on the East Coast.
Yeah.
But anywho, yeah, I wouldn't mind going to the East Coast.
I know
We
you
can
say
go
that,
and I
but-
can do that interview on Hot 97 from Hip Hop Mike. Say, hey man, all you gotta do next time you're in New York City, let me know. Stop into the Hot 97 studio. And he
You
said,
live in New England,
New
where
England.
the Patriots are?
I lived up there for a year and a half. I lived in Maine. That's where I was living when I started this this career. I was living up in Maine. Little town called Farmington, Maine. New England is an interesting place. There's a very, very refreshing vibe.
All I know is that they probably have really good hot dogs there. Right? Don't they have hot dogs there? I feel like we've had this talk like a million times. Yeah, like Chicago, like the Chicago dogs. Isn't that like right next to it?
No.
Oh yeah.
no.
Chicago was where we flew to that one time.
Yeah.
Chicago dogs.
Chicago's no.
I don't know. I always think about food.
Anyway.
I'm daydreaming about, you know, when the restaurants open back up. I've been in here slaving, cooking every night, like some kind of housewife or something.
Some kind of goofball or something. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and played along. Thank you so much. This is a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing this now, much more than I used to in the past. Now that I got my awesome business manager
Yes.
and the lady that runs the show here, she is a miracle, okay? There's no way.
AKA housewife, AKA business partner,
Yeah.
AKA babysitter, AKA.
Babysitter? What?
I'm just kidding. I'm just thinking of things to add to the list.
Anyway, goofball. So yes, we will be doing this again on Sunday. On Sunday, so any payments that come in from this point forward will be, red
8
Sunday.
o'clock
8 o'clock.
Pacific time.
Pacific time.
Yeah, we're in Pacific
Oh,
time.
yeah.
8 o'clock Pacific time, Wednesday, Sundays. Check for the timestamps in the comments. It'll be there.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We'll see y'all then, all right? Have a good one.
Bye.